His cousin, Kara, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been down here? I gotta get you out.
No, wait. It'll kill you.
Right. There's gotta be some way to turn off this death ray from hell.
Have a watchtower find me. I haven't checked in for weeks.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm part of a search party. Just get here.
The boy of Orion.
Yeah. What do you know about it?
You're looking for it? Without talk.
So are you, apparently. So do I.
Mine have to do with protecting Clark. What else are you here to say?
Right now, you're top of my list. So you can read this stuff?
It's a prophecy about the return of dark side written by the Hunter himself. When I touched Orion's symbol, his trap was sprung.
So this is a prophecy.
Yes. One that heralds the end of the world.
Naturally. What's the rest of us say? Can you read anything else?
That a balance must exist between light and darkness. And to wield the bow's power, save the world, hands must first write the scale's 2 sides.
Hands must first write the scale's 2 sides. This guy Orion was so concerned about balancing everything out. Maybe we just need to head to one side of the scale.
I consider that. But the Omega is a symbol of darkness, of the enemy.
So I've heard. Just thinking that if I touch it, maybe a balance will be struck. Or we could be stuck down here for centuries. Your call.
Clark trusts you. I suppose that's enough for me.
Ben? You know what? Just took an extra hand to balance it, that's all.
Let's go get what we can.
Lois.
This is awesome. I love you.
Lois, I don't think Joe did what he did so you can get ahead at the office.
Look, we were able to cover our deadlines for the wedding day, the day after the wedding day, the day after the day after the wedding day. Look, I know it's hard not to go all 4-alarm fire on this thing, but Jarrell's intentions might have been good.
I can't honestly believe that. By taking away my powers, he's made me vulnerable, and you...
Like 800% more awesome than yesterday? Okay, maybe 700% more. Maybe Jarrell wanted me to know what it felt like to be you.
I'm not so sure, Lois. In his own warped way, I think he's trying to tell us something about our relationship.
We're as bulletproof as your my skin.
Him manipulating me is one thing. Him bringing you into this, whatever it is.
Mark, I know that you feel like you've been let down, but we still don't know what his motive is, and he did say that he'd get your powers back at sunset.
There's a lot of time left in the day for things to go wrong before 6:50.
So why don't we take this gift at face value and just be open to all possibilities? Speaking of, yes, I wasted all my time worrying about businesses that sold out to Marionette Ventures and not what they had in common. It'll be mine.
It's a boundary for the underground reservoir. Provides all the drinking water in Metropolis.
Yes, and along with all the building purchases and water rights. There's one business that Marionette hasn't purchased, and it's located above the aquifer.
They're able to purchase the one last holdout, but control all the water rights in the city.
I think it's time we pay a visit to this holdout. Just have our good old-fashioned superpowers thing. He's wrong to do facilities like nations.
Well, if he did, think about the thing. On the drive. Nothing suspicious to report from this end. Lois, I thought you said you were going to get Parmesan.
Well, a guy actually brought a gun to a knife fight.
At the condiment stand?
No, in Wisconsin. The TV behind the counter had a news report from the Great Lakes about the hostage thing, and I couldn't resist lending a hand. Aren't you super? Then on my way back down to the heartland, there was this flood, so I had to use my first breath.
Arctic breath?
To stop it. Also, I have a whole new appreciation for your jacket and boots though. The number of heels that I'm broken super stretching my legs today is out of control.
I'm happy to hear that you found appreciation for my wardrobe. But today of all days, I need you to be more careful.
Well, I'm almost 50% certain that the burgundy blur pulled it all off without a hitch.
It's weird. It's the middle of the day. Some of their stores closing up shop in a hurry. This is what I'm using my super. To listen in on the Marionette boys to see how they operate.
Right, and a big part of that is the squinty head tilt, yes?
Apparently. Shh. Just take a deep breath and try to focus on one thing.
Besides everything, someone just cried for help.
Where?
No. It's a kitchen fire. They were dialing 911. 147th in Graham. I could be there in a flash.
There's a fire station a few blocks from there. What else?
A car accident. It sounds real bad. I can't just ignore this. They're exchanging information. Everything's okay.
Good. You okay?
You have to ignore all these people crying out for help, in pain, every time.
I don't ignore that. But I do have to prioritize who needs help and how soon.
Like an ER doctor, right? I'm just not sure. The whole emotional triage of it all.
There's a lot to take on, but right now just focus on the clothing store, okay?
I hear an ugly argument in there and it's not about fashion. That's my favorite. says here the bow is the leader's sight.
Let me get this straight. Whoever wields the bow of Orion can use it to vanquish darkness. Is that what you're saying?
Hardest thing to see.
Well, that's me. Think about it. The bow, I think the medium is the message.
You never told me why you were seeking me.
I promise you won't tell anyone, but I'm trying to change my fate. Bow of Orion is the key. It worked for him, right?
Only after he found his way to turn away from the darkness. Even though that meant turning away from his father.
Orion is Darkseid's son.
Yes. He was raised by someone who believes in spreading the light, instead of the darkness his birth father had created. And eventually he swore to serve that light instead.
Bingo. Look at that.
Looks like another one of Orion's tests to see if we're worthy.
This is about balancing light and darkness. It's going to require 2 shots to open the door, one from each symbol.
Which also means you have to hit it exactly at the same time.
Like a bank shot. So then it looks like one shoot, really. You got it.
You really trust me to do this?
It's like you said. Clark trusts you, that's enough for me. Now. Nice shoot, Palmer. You alright? What's wrong? Is this another trap?
You have to retrieve the bow and deliver it to Clark. I'm trusting you now. Why would you call me back when I almost had the bow?
The bow is Kal-El's destiny, not yours.
You told me to protect Kal-El. Why would you interfere when I was so close to finishing what you told me to do?
I believe you care about Kal-El and wish to help him, but ultimately, this battle must be his. That is why I've called you here, to make a choice.
A choice.
There are 2 paths laid out before you, Kira. You can leave Earth now and allow Kal-El to embrace his destiny, or you can stay and help him, risking the future of this planet.
Kal-El and I have fought Darkseid together before.
You involved Kal-El against his wishes. He was 2 years dead, and he was almost overcome by darkness. You have been strong. Your will is no longer a mercenary. You will need Best was to forge your own path, using your hands to choose.
You want me to just walk away?
Kara, your own destiny is written. It is in another place and time. But this is Carlel's battle, and he must fight it alone. Even though time will come when he turns away from me, in the end, he will make the right decision. He is ready. This is his time.
He said, I have left. I have to at least warn him.
Sometimes the greatest sacrifice a person can make is to give up what they hold most dear.
Micro scan initiated. You said?
From the scans I've done, it's a diode that emits a frequency into the brainstem, inhibiting higher motor functioning, leaving the wearer open to suggestion.
So, it was controlling me?
What I want to know is who's behind Marionette Ventures.
John Jones and I looked into that company. We know who the shareholders are. Dark Archer, Roulette, Metallo, and some dude named Manta? I mean, that must have been why I was targeted, but we never figured out what they were up to.
They're buying the land above the city's aquifer. They're on the verge of controlling all of Metropolis's water.
Well, that makes sense. They charge big money for every drop, and then the city is at their mercy.
Micro scan complete. Anomaly detected.
Is that who I think it is? When's the shot? When in doubt, I say go straight to the source. Naughty, naughty. Someone still hasn't learned to play nice. I'll give you a timeout, except you've already been put in one.
Well. Lois Lane. How on earth did such a mild-mannered, ladylike reporter like yourself get clearance to visit a deadly catch like me? Well, I used to be deadly. I confess recently I've mended my mischievous ways, haven't you heard?
You can pretend all you like, but I know that you've been collecting an evil posse of pen pals with handles like Roulette and Dark Archer to do your dirty work on the outside. But I haven't figured out, if that's the case, why are you still playing telephone from the Striker Island day spa?
People tend to underestimate you when they think they're in control. The cards give me certain liberties.
Sorry, your calling plan has been revoked. And I should warn you that the Blur and his team are well aware of the little present you planted on one of their own.
Looks like the Blur has given you a sparkly token of his affection.
My love life has nothing to do with the Blur.
Oh, really? Then you may not have heard of the Blur's first love. She was willing to sacrifice everything for her bulletproof bow. Heartbreaking. The tragic tale of one, Lana Lang, and Clark Kent.
I don't know what's in the water you've been drinking. But you are lost at sea if you think Clark Kent is connected to the Blur.
You've got quite the poker face, Miss Lane. And I certainly hope you're right. Because at this very moment, my team of villains closing in on a blur. What a shame it would be for the blushing bride to be wearing a black veil on her special day. Unless...
What's your game, Toyman?
You give me the phone back and wear this stylish steel accessory. They'll abort their mission and you'll save your fiancé's life.
How do I know I can trust you?
What kind of gamesman wouldn't follow his own rules? Till the blur. True power surrounds them.
Deliciously selfish of you to want the bow just so you can remove the stain we put on your soul. Thank you. You see, those traps are designed to keep the prophets out. Orion's bow was a light like the world will never see again. It's been the one power Darkseid could not defeat.
Well, if I only somehow to defeat you.
You really worked. You've been serving me. But you're not like the rest of your brethren. You've got real potential. We've got bigger plans for you. Don't worry, dear. You won't remember any of this.
To my esteemed members of Marionette Enterprises, I bid you. Hello. If you'd be so kind as to pass your mission folders to one another, you'll find pertinent information on each of your targets. Now, I know it might feel like cheating to know what cards the other side is holding, but we can go fortune tellers. Not now. Not when we are this close to bringing Metropolis to its knees and getting what we deserve. And with the help of our newest design, we'll finally take control of the Metropolis Aquifer. We will bleed their pockets dry until the parts of populace get things
status of my next ferry to strikers.
Good. I'll bring the trucker. Los has been in there too long without checking in. How are you coming up stripping those diamonds?
Almost there.
Los. Torben put a dial on her neck. How long until sunset?
You need to stall her. The sun's almost down.
Torben thinks...
Just a little bit longer. 20 seconds.
You're the stubborn Iron Will woman of ours. Don't really win.
Not yet. You have your clothes back.
Los? Answer me. Los, wake up. It's okay. Oh, no, you can rest assured the blur won't be a problem. I've seen it. Not so soon, my pretty little plaything. I'm flattered, Winslow. Good times only. What's to say I just don't have a whole for who you really are? Something tells me if you really wanted to, you already would have. But then, we wouldn't be able to play anymore, would we? No matter how many of you band together, what games you decide to play, I'll always be there to stop you.
Well, now, I trust you found my gift to the both of you illuminating.
It wasn't a gift.
Of you illuminating.
It wasn't a gift. It was a trial. And it wasn't about Lois appreciating what it was like to have my abilities, or me realizing what it was like to be human. It was about control.
Your trials are not original. They are stepping stones on a long path.
A path that I can blindly walk forever. But I understand now. This whole time it's been up to me to decide when to take control of my own destiny. The trials end when I'm ready for them to end.
Your journey is far from over.
But I can only be what the world needs. So I can finally admit that I'm no longer just the son of Jerome or Jonathan Kemp. And you knew the time would come when neither of you could guide me anymore. And that time is now. Elijah.
You ready?
And Clark walking around in your shoes is so different than I imagined it would be. When you just heard from her little story, the word hits the paper hits the stands, and it's over. For you, it's never over, is it?
I guess I tell myself there'll always be a balance of good and evil in the world. It's up to me to tip the scale.
I always knew that you had a big heart. I just never realized how strong it was. I was so weak. You know, the very moment that Torment threatened you, I put on that diode and I let him control me. I miss you on my greatest weakness. And I'm afraid that I will be yours.
You're not my weakness. You're my strength. Okay? And I'm sorry that Jarrell dragged you into one of my trials, but it's over. Jarrell is much of a part of my past as the farm. My destiny is marrying you, and for us to create our own future together. Money was me.
Clark, I'm sorry. After today, I realized that us being together makes you vulnerable. And I can't just sit and watch a movie and eat ice cream when at that very moment you could be saving 5 people. Clark, every moment of your life that I take for myself, I am stealing from people who need saving.
Rose, what are you saying? What is this?
I'm sorry, Clark. I can't marry you.
This is the story of an amazing boy who grew up in the fields of Kansas.